what would be at the top of that list for you of myths that may be contributing to the reason why they're not so successful, even though they have tried to prioritize fitness and it just didn't work out because of this belief?
I think we're getting better with this myth, but we're still really struggling because I still hear a lot of women say
I think I know what it is. I'm not going to say it, but go ahead.
That lifting weights is going to make you look bulky.
Knew it.
Wow, you're good. And that could not be further from the truth. In fact, the more muscle you have, the less fat you have, the smaller you are. And it is shocking to me that I'm still hearing even yesterday, I had a girl say, when I was bodybuilding, I couldn't get my jeans on because my quads were building. That is literally impossible. I don't exactly know the story behind her, what that was. I didn't ask because I didn't really want to get into that conversation, but it is, actually impossible for women. It is extremely difficult for women to build muscle. If we're putting on 0.5 pounds of muscle a month, we are lucky. And we also lose it very, very quickly. So my argument is if you don't like the muscle you're putting on, stop lifting for a couple of weeks and it will go away.
Yeah.
But it is impossible for us to be big and bulky. It's not muscle that's doing that. In fact, I have spent many years going through different phases of training. And this is because my experiences, I'm very comfortable talking about this through my own experiences. And of course, all my clients that I've trained. The moments and the times where I spent the most time in the gym lifting are the times that I was the smallest. And the times where I was training for, say, a marathon or something where my lifting had to be put off to the side, I was not as small. So it's just through my own experiences plus my education that I know it is how impossible and how difficult it is for us to build muscle. A lot of these women that you see on social media that are really, really big, most of those women are not natural. It is very difficult to obtain that kind of physique in a natural way. So I'm just trying to be honest. Mm-hmm. I've put in I started lifting when I was 17 very seriously. And of course, I've gone through phases of no lifting. I'm now 45 years old.
28 years.
Thank you. Yeah. So Thank you. I'm really bad at math. So I appreciate you doing the math for me. I forgot my train of thought. But anyways, all I know is through my years of lifting, the times where I've spent the days diligently doing my lifts and getting those in every week are the times I'm the happiest with my physique.
Yeah.
And of course, it's all nutrition. So I always say we always forget the most important aspect, which is the nutrition. And so girls, you cannot get bulky lifting. I'm telling you that right now. It is a myth. It is impossible. And there's so many other reasons and important reasons why we lift. But when we're young, we focus on, of course, the extrinsic factors. But that is the biggest misconception. And I think it is helping because there are so many admired, famous fitness people now that are, of course, in the gym lifting this, and women are like, wow, that is amazing. And then they put their clothes on and look like normal human beings. They don't look like right? So I think that is really helping as well. The women are now seeing what it actually takes to build that kind of physique, and they want to achieve that. So I think it is getting better, but we still have a long way to go.
And you know what's funny about that myth is when you look at their counterparts, so men.
Yes.
Do you know how many men aspire to get bulky?
Yeah.
And they put in that work and they just don't get there?
Yes, of course.
I mean, to get bulky requires very intentional work.
It does.
You have to be lifting a lot of weights.
Yes.
You have to be eating correct, as you suggested. You don't just go from nothing to bulky overnight.
No.
Very, very progressive, right?